Hey, what's going on guys? It's Sean or Moose09 bringing you a new video, and today we're going to be talking about none other than my EDC, or my everyday carry. Some people get it confused with the Electric Daisy concert, I think is what it is, the EDM stuff. Not that at all. We're going to be talking about guns, my wallet, everything that I walk out the door with on an everyday basis. So let's get right into it. So the first thing up is my Qalo Ring. This thing is awesome. It is a rubberized ring and it's just super easy to put on. It's black, so it kind of goes with everything. But in my line of work, when I'm using my hands a lot, I don't want my ring catching on things. And this thing is sweet. I think it's like 20 bucks from Academy, and I wear it all the time. It's perfect. I do have a fancier wedding ring that I wear when we dress up, or when I just don't want to be wearing a rubber wedding ring. But yeah, this thing is amazing. I highly recommend it, especially for you car guys if you're working on your car. Because if you're married, you know you have to take your ring off every time you wash your car or you work on your car. This thing is not going to damage your car at all. So this thing is amazing. I love it. Next up is this thin blue line bracelet. This thing's really special. It was given to me by the police chief of our city. So I really do appreciate him giving this to me, and it's kind of an honor to wear it. I really do like it. And yeah, it just goes right on, super easy. And love showing my support for the men and women in uniform out there. So thank you for everything you do. Now we're getting into some fun stuff. Next up is my everyday carry pocket knife. This thing is amazing. It's a Microtech UTX 85 SE. It is a sleeker knife than what you're used to seeing from Microtech. It's smaller. It's really meant, I think, for carrying. It's not as bulky as their traditional knife. But the reason that I went with the Microtech in the first place, because they are kind of pricey, so it's definitely an investment. And this was a Christmas gift from my wife last year, so thank you, babe. But I love the OTF, or the out the front action on this thing. I wanted something that I didn't have to flip and worry about my fingers being in the way or anything like that. This is simply, you pull out of your pocket and you're ready to go, and it's there. I've used it for everyday tasks and it's held up great. It's still as sharp as the day I got it. And the cool thing is Microtech will actually have free sharpenings for life if you just send it to them. So that's pretty sweet. This thing, A+ in my book, highly recommend. You gotta have somewhere to keep your money, your ID, your concealed carry license, maybe some business cards. I don't hold a whole lot of stuff in my pocket. This is just a cheap little money clip that I got years ago, and it's worked ever since. I actually do want to upgrade to something. I've been looking at like the Ridge wallets and just different kind of cool, I guess tactical looking wallets. Magpul has one out that's like 15 or 20 bucks. It's a very slim line, and I think that that may be a new option for me. But yeah, I carry in the front of my pants. I don't like it being in the back, so I want it to always be handy, and it's right there. And so this thing, it works perfect. The next part is how I carry my gun on a daily basis. This is my Kydex holster made by Concealment Express. It's been great ever since I've had it. It has a very nice audible click to it when the gun is in place, and it holds it just fine. I have never had any issues with this thing coming out, and just for all you gun guys out there, the gun is clear, nothing in it. So so the holster's been great. It doesn't like mark up my gun or anything super crazy. It has a 1.5 inch clip, which is the size of the belt I wear just about every single day. So it's been great. It's held up. It does its job. So it's in the waist holster, carried on my right side, and it's perfect. Real quick though, before I put this away, this is not a paid advertisement by any of these products. However, Concealment Express, when you buy a holster from them, they actually give you a discount code for your friends. So there's a link in the description. If you click on that and you're looking for a new Kydex holster, you can save 10% using that link. And it kind of helps me out too. But like I said, not a paid advertisement. It's something I think they do for all their customers. Just really kind of them to do that. So yeah, click that link, go check out some of their holsters, maybe pick one up. They're fairly inexpensive. And like I said, they work great. I use it every day. Now's the time where you get really excited. This is the fun part of the video. It is the gun that I carry on a daily basis. This is my Glock 43. As you can see, show clear once again for you guys. But this gun has been amazing. It's still factory stock. Everything's 100% factory on it, from the sights to the trigger. The only thing that I've changed are the magazines, and I'll get to that here in just a second. I have carried a Glock 19 previously, and I just found that to be a little bit bulky on an everyday carry. I am working on my figure, and I hope to lose some weight, and I'm getting there, and eventually I want to appendix carry. However, currently I'm carrying at the 3:30, 4 o'clock position. It's just what's comfortable to me, and it allows me to move freely and get up and down from a seated position, and I can draw from there pretty easily. So that's what works. On the Glock 43, I found it to be a great gun versus, let's say, a Glock 26. My buddy had one and he let me borrow it for a little bit and just kind of test out how I like the width of a double stack. This one's a little bit skinnier. It's just more streamlined, and for me, it just fits inside the waist a whole lot better than the double stack Glocks did. So I can't say enough good things about this. It's not that I'm a Glock fanboy, it's just that it's done its job time and time again. Like when we go to the range and shoot, haven't had any malfunctions with it. I keep my guns clean, but yeah, so this thing is my everyday carry gun. Like I said, I have carried a 19 in the past, but I am now carrying the 43. Onto the magazine. This is the standard magazine that comes out of the Glock. It's the 6-round version, and I have put a Taran tactical base plate on it, so it's a +2 base plate. And so now I'm carrying 8 in the magazine plus 1 in the gun. So 8 plus 1, 9 rounds, and I always carry a secondary magazine with me. This is an ETS magazine. It's clear. I got it for Christmas, and I recently just started adding this to my EDC. Actually, this is the one that's in the gun, and this is my backup magazine. As you can tell, this also has the Taran Tactical +2 base plate. So I'm getting 8 rounds out of this. So 8, 9, 17 rounds, not too bad. I did take this one to the range before I started carrying it, because I did modify it since it is an aftermarket magazine, and I did put the base plate on it. I wanted to make sure that it ran fine, and we didn't have any issues with it. Actually just got back from the range, and this thing actually put in work. We went through, I think, 1.5 boxes of ammo with this one, and then just kind of went through whatever we had left on this one. So yeah, ETS Mag, perfect, running strong. Taran Tactical base plates, I love them. It adds 2 rounds. You can even get a 3-rounder, so you can have what would be a 9 plus 1, so 10 rounds in the gun, and then a backup 9 rounds if you want it. The ammunition that I carry in my gun is this Hornady Critical Defense. It's a cool looking little round right here. It's 115 grain, and it's done great every time I've ever shot it or dealt with it in my gun. No feeding issues, holds great in the magazine, and just used it off of some recommendations from other guys that I know that can still carry. One thing that I'm forgetting to mention that I carry every day is my cell phone. So I have an Apple, it's a iPhone 7 Plus. It's just covered by a cheaper carbon fiber case that I got off of Amazon, and the case has been great. I dropped it a couple times, phone still works, and it's an Apple product, so I love it. I'm absolutely an Apple fanboy. I have a Mac, we have Apple TVs, Apple Watches, all the above. iPads, just an Apple fan, so phone's great. Before I let you guys go, I gotta let you in on a little secret, that being the clothes that I'm wearing. These clothes, they make carrying every day so much easier, and I'll tell you all about it. But first, I wanna reiterate that this is not a paid advertisement, nothing in this, nobody's paid me to say any of this stuff. I am a very brand loyal guy. If I find something that works, if a company's good with customer service and they treat you right, then I'm gonna be brand loyal till the day I die. Just in my blood, it's how I am. I don't really bounce around too much from different brands. I use what I use because I like them and they treat me right, and if they don't, then I'll use the next guy, and so on and so forth. So with that being said, these clothes, like I said, are made by 511, and they are made with everyday carrying in mind. So we'll start off with the jeans that I have on. These are the Defender Flex jeans. They are amazing. They have some flexibility in the waist so that when you carry, it doesn't squish against you. You actually have some room to play with there. So go ahead and buy the size that you normally wear, and the little bit of flexibility in the waist allows for your gun to go in no problem. Let me demonstrate that for you. So for me, I normally carry 3:30, 4 o'clock right there. And so the gun goes in, you'll never know it's there. The other reason why I really like these pants are for the next pockets that I'm about to show you. You guys know I carry my knife and an extra magazine, and you're wondering where do those go when you're carrying. They go right here. So 511 has these really cool pockets right here. So here's my full back pocket. This is my full back pocket. There's this little side pocket here, and it's perfect for your knife. And I carry my knife on my right side because if I were to ever have to draw my weapon, it's gonna be on my right side. And if anybody were to ever go for it, I'll have my knife there to defend somebody going for a weapon. So the magazine goes on the other side in the instance where I would need to reload. And there's another pocket right there. So it makes it super simple to go in, pull out the magazine, reload if you need to reload, and you have an extra magazine. So really, really love these pants. They're amazing. I have a few pairs of them. Like I said, they're not cheap, but they're great. They haven't faded, they haven't ripped. Very, very solid pants. And it's not like I just bought them yesterday. I've had these for months and I love them. So with that being said, check the link in the description if you're interested in seeing more about them. On to the shirt. Shirt, super nice shirt. I wear it for work. It's buttoned up. It looks great. The cool thing are these buttons right here. They really aren't buttons. They're snaps. And so I'm gonna save you from seeing my ghostly body, and I'm not gonna unsnap them all, but they did a cool video showing this shirt off, and I'm gonna try and find that and link it down below. I think it's Tim Kennedy or somebody. He's going to pull his weapon and he pulls the shirt open like that. He has an undershirt on, but he pulls the shirt open, all the snaps come off, and he's got his gun and he's drawing from concealment, and it's just a very functional shirt. It's got pockets for pins and all kinds of stuff. So if you have a tactical pin you want to carry, you have that. If you have a flashlight you want to carry, you have room for that. And so yeah, I really love, like I said, I really love these clothes. I've worn them a lot. They've held up in the wash and they're just great. So there's that. Alrighty guys, and with that, that's gonna be the end of the video. I want to thank you for watching. I know this isn't the traditional Mustang video where we're working on my Mustang or showing off the new truck or hanging out with the fam. This is a little bit different, but it is something that I'm very passionate about. My Second Amendment right to bear arms and guns in general. I love them. And I put a poll up on one of my videos and you guys voted more gun videos. And so I love that response and I'm bringing you that content. So show some love down below, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel and you came only for the gun video, just know that I do post videos regularly. Mostly, like I said, of my Mustang. We modify that, take it to the drag strip, and I recently purchased a 2017 F250 that I absolutely love. That truck is a beast, and I want to modify it in the future, and so I'm going to be bringing videos of all that stuff and more gun videos. So if you're new here, make sure to hit subscribe. New videos on the regular. I do appreciate it. Join the Mustang gang and hang out with us. With that being said, guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you back here next time. Take it easy, boys.